Alrighty, this is Building Iron Man's Cave Part 46. So I am whispering just because my fiance is sleeping. So I just want to record this video really quick just to show you guys the interior shop. So there's basically like two parts to this. So there's the interior shop, which is the room I'm in right now. And then there's the exterior shop, which you saw in the last video, which is right out here. So this is the exterior shop. But I wanted to show you guys just a general overview of the interior. So check it out. So we got the Iron Man armor chamber right here. I'm actually gonna 0.5 it just so you guys can see like the whole thing. So I got the Iron Man armor chamber here. I have my soldering, plasma cutting, and welding station right here. And then I also over here, or actually I'll go over here first. I have my drafting table so I can do all my designing, everything on graph paper, put everything here. And then I also have my parts, or I should say my like nuts, bolts, electronics, and regular lights and stuff. And then I also have my programming boards in here. Kind of like my bigger electronics are kept in these bigger drawers. And then I have my big cabinet, which has like just, screw sets and stuff in it. My whiteboard, and then I already said my drafting table, and I got more parts under here. I got my springs. There we go. Yeah, so I got nuts, bolts in there. And then over here, I have my main parts rack. So I have servos, DC motors and fans, hoses, circular pieces, and then miscellaneous scraps, and then more scraps under here. Trash bin, more springs, metal hoses, my mirror, which I just installed this morning, and then I have my cabinet, which has my books, and then I also have in here my Dremel Sawmax cutting wheels. Oh, that drawer sucks. And then I also have my regular Dremel cutting wheels and sanding wheels, mask, and then I have just like more like tools and stuff. I got wires for my Arduino, servo brackets, pliers, more pliers, brass fittings, and then my socket sets. And then so I built basically an entire armor chamber. So I actually found this huge like steel like frame at the dump. And I've held on to it for like, I think over a year. I think I got it in like 2024, I found this. And I literally built it right into this huge frame, or actually built the frame around the this unit here. So I'll probably have my suit standing like right under here. But yeah, it works great. I also have all my propane canisters in there. And then something really cool. Oh yeah, so this is my computer setup here. So you can actually see, I have like a pretty like great view of the entire shop, which is really cool. So you can see you can see my drafting table, you can see my main I guess crafting table, my soldering station, all for my camera, which is pretty cool. And then the really cool part about this entire station is this right here, which is my swivel recording camera rig, I guess. So, and it also has this nice ring light, so I can record. I can have 3 devices mounted here. I can hold 2 vertically and 1 horizontal phone. But yeah, this thing can basically swivel anywhere I want it to, so it can basically record me while I'm at my crafting table, or it can also record me while I'm at my drafting table doing designs and blueprints, or I can even have it record me while I'm doing my soldering. So I can basically have this rig record anywhere I want in my shop, which is like super helpful. Because that way, like, if I'm doing something like kind of complex that, requires that kind of camera angle, I can do it now. So that's super cool. So yeah, because like in my shed, I built this like rotating 360-degree camera rig, which I hate leaving in there because I love to use it, but it's way too big for this room. So I built kind of like a manual version of it here. So yeah, so that's pretty much the whole shop. Oh yeah, and then under here I got my red tool container, which is my grandfather's. And then I also have more hoses and more wires. So that is basically the whole shop in a nutshell. I'm gonna make another video showing you guys the outside shop, and then I'll obviously show you guys what the inside of my my now shed looks like. It's like completely gutted. Place is a mess. And then I also got my welding mask, and then also my magnification goggles. But yeah, that is pretty much it. This literally took me like 2.5 months to do all this, just because it's one, freezing cold, and two, just kind of like organizing and like fitting everything from my shed into this tiny room, because this room is like, what, like half the size of my shed. It's really tiny. It's like really, really tiny. So it's been, and also actually bringing stuff in for my lab too. Like this drafting table has been on the other side of my house for like years, and I brought it in here and just was able to, I literally like just like can fit it in here, like barely. So yeah, I'm really glad that this room is like finally done. It's like ready to go. I mean, I could build a suit in here like tomorrow. And it's nice because this is the first time where I felt that I actually have the means to do this, because for the last like 3 years I've been in my shed, which is great, but once it gets like winter time, like once like October, November hits and it just gets way too cold, I can't build out there. So, you know, and even though I built a furnace which works great, I have to monitor that furnace for 8 hours after I deactivate it to make sure my shed doesn't burn down. So it's really not practical to use and to work out of in the wintertime. So having this like perfect happy medium where I can work and build and do all the assembly inside and do the fabrication outside is like literally the best of both worlds. So that's it for this video. I'm going to do a whole nother video showing the outside, and that's it. So this is part 46, building Iron Man's cave. See you guys in the next one.